Ladies and gentlemen, Papa Boris here. There have been times where I've been flush from the heady rush of victory, and now I'm more like drained from the swampy ooze of non-stop defeat. It seems like nothing can come together these last couple of games, so this one, I'll settle for just a normal game. You just get some good shit early, and then you slide on into what the fuck is this bullshit? Oh my god. Okay. Well, hate this guy. Hate this guy. Hate this guy. But we're going to take that guy because his hero power costs 1 and the other one's cost 2. And if you're going to play with a hero power you hate, you might as well play with one that's cheaper. I have actually been playing as crappy heroes. I threw away 2 good heroes to play patches just so I could say I played them. And the last time I was Sir Finley because I hadn't played with them before. So maybe it's just that I'm picking bad heroes. And that's why I'm losing. Oh my god, my baby just made a noise. I really hope he doesn't wake up because it's only been like less than an hour that I put him down for a nap. Okay, interesting choice here. This is obviously just complete crap. This is complete crap and you take 2 damage. Now, you're probably going to win the first fight, but then you would have taken 2 damage from losing the fight. It's probably worth it to grab this homunculus because you're probably going to win the first 2 fights with it. So there are some cases where you don't or where you just tie. But this, you're probably going to lose the first 2 fights. I mean, you might win if you're up against like a Murloc Tidehunter, the 1-2, or a Micro Machine if it's the first fight. You can tie against an Alley Cat, for example. So if you ever would have tied or won with a wolf, and you tie or win with this, getting the same outcome, it feels bad because you took 2 damage. But like this would have, I would have lost, and I would have taken 2 damage if I had the wolf. So this way, I'm at the same health level, but I have 2-4 on the board instead of a 2-2. Granted, the wolf gives a +1 attack buff, which is not completely insignificant, but I don't think it's worth considering that buff when making your choice. Man, baby, stop making noises and go back to sleep, please. Thank you. He's just sucking his thumb. Still not waking up. Okay, good. Oh, I heard a noise. Oh, baby. You're killing me, Smalls. Okay, we're up against Syndragosa, which is good. You want to fight her on turn 1 or turn 2 and not on turn 3 or turn 4 when she buys back the minions that she unfroze that all have like +1, or well, they'll often have like +2/+2, or sometimes +3/+3, depending on the round. Of course, I could still fight her 2 rounds from now, and she could still have a big power spike turn, but it does reduce the odds, or it eliminates the odds at least of fighting her next time. Alright, that's a tie. I would have lost to the wolf and taken 2 damage if I had the wolf, so I think it's okay. Okay, well, here... Gosh, nothing really inspires me among this hunk of junk. You could just buy the golem, but I'll roll once. See what I get. Well, I'm glad I rolled. I'll freeze this. This is a completely fine board to freeze. So what I do next turn is I just buy this, give this +2/+2, and then I just buy that. Maybe go into Beasts later. Obviously not attached to Beasts. I could actually put this put this buff on the demon, which is an interesting idea. I could like try to grow this demon, especially now that I got the +2 health from my amazing hero power. I could try to keep this as an endgame unit if I end up going for a menagerie build. Ooh, okay, we win. If I had attacked the other way, would I have lost? No, I think I still would have won. I'm not 100% sure, though. I'll have to watch that game tape again just to see. Okay, so we buy the 2 units here. Obviously don't want the wolf, so we get that guy. And I do have to decide, actually, if I'm going to try to buff this. These are actually equivalent, although this guy's total stats are higher. 2 times 6 is 12, or 3 times 4 is 12. So they're actually approximately equal in value. You want the product of stats, not the sum of stats when comparing units head-to-head. If I make this a 4-8, it's 32 versus a 5-6, which is 30. So that's like a little bit better. Not that it matters that much. Okay, the Amalgam's definitely going into the endgame. This thing might be. So we will go for the Amalgam buff. I still have no intention of going for demons, although it is possible that I will have some demon activity for the short term. I mean, without a Wrath Weaver, having gotten buffs from playing these demons, I'm really not... And I think just demons... I've played with them a lot. Mostly off camera, but I do think that the demons are just not a good tribe. Their best possible thing is just not good enough to reliably win. To say, like, oh yes, if I get this, 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 then I'm going to smash my opponents. It's just, you never quite get anything like that. Okay, we got the Murloc situation happening. It's a tough one here, because if I do the standard move of upgrade and buy, there's just nothing good here. This, I guess, just buffs my Amalgam by 2 health. I mean, I could do something kooky, like I could get the Tide Caller and a Cold Light Seer, freeze the board, and get the other cold... Alright, you know what? Let's try this. We'll upgrade next turn. I do like going short-term Murlocs. Maybe this would have been better to play first? I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, it would have been better to play first. I mean, it ended up okay because it ended up buffing one of my existing units, but I would rather have it buff my Amalgam than one of the 2 Murlocs I was just buying. Well, as is typical for me, this person is doing Murlocs but has much better ones than I do. They clearly have been committed to it for a longer period of time. Well, that's unfortunate that the rat had no attack buffs. I lose by 1 health. So maybe a different attack order there would have made a difference, like when I hadn't... If I hadn't thrown away a guy that left his unit at 1 health, or her unit at 1 health, it would have been good. Well, anyway, not to quibble about early damage. Moving on. So we get another Cold Light Seer. We will Tavern up. Roll once. Old Murk-Eye. And this? Well, I'm not... I guess I should have actually considered selling off this and this to buy that guy. As it is, we'll freeze. So, next turn I think I'm going to replace the demons with Old Murk-Eye, because this guy is better than... Even this 2/6 is not as good as a 7/4. 12 versus 28. 7/4 is substantially better. And it could actually be bigger. I'm going to sell off the 2/4, obviously, as well. And I might even sell off the Rat Pack, so I can fit in both these and Old Murk-Eye. And the reason I might want to do that is just to buff the attack on this Tide Caller more. Since it got some health buffs, it could potentially stick around into the endgame. Now, this opponent has a similar thing to me, where they have a pretty mediocre Murloc board and some random demon crap. The difference is that this game, I was lucky enough to finally get an Amalgam, and that extra statage is giving me a little bit of an advantage. Okay, those rats seem pretty irrelevant. As I talk about how I have an advantage here, it looks like I'm about to lose, which is great. Yeah, definitely losing. Wow, this person's board is better than mine. I'm surprised. I really thought I had a better board there because of the Amalgam. Oops, okay, well, never mind then. So, taking another whack. Still a decent enough health total. So now we pick up you and you. And I guess I should roll to see what happens first. Ooh. Well, there's this. So I could still go for Rat Pack. Kind of at a crossroads here. I don't think an unbuffed Rat Pack is good enough to justify getting a pack leader. I don't think this is good enough either. So we sell this off, play that, and that, that. I'll freeze. This might be a mistake to freeze, actually. Because what I was thinking is I want to freeze this so I can like play both of them and just buff this a bunch. But the problem with that line is that I don't have space for it. I have to actually sell off a Murloc in order to be able to get the extra token in here. Okay, this person's playing with the Beast, which is adventurous. Alright, getting some unbuffed rats. So the 7-11 is my little ace in the hole. Does it have enough health to eat up all these attacks? Yes it does. By 2 health to spare. Alright, well this is the bottom person, clearly, who's had no luck whatsoever. So, not super impressive to deal a whopping 5 damage to them, but let's see what happens this turn. Could be nice to get a good turn here. Do I actually buy this? Sure. Let's get her. Nothing there. Decent mech, but I don't think I can really do much with it. So nothing there. Another pack leader. Might rue the day I didn't choose to go for that. Shifter Xeris. Okay, we're not going to do it this time. Oh, God, what the hell is going on here? Okay. And, oh, fantastic. Well, let's do that. Sell off this Rat Pack. Should I actually sell this off just so I can... Yeah, you know what? Let's try this out. See if this actually works. I do want to roll somewhat aggressively. Ugh. That might be a mistake. This is just, what, fishing for a gold? Well, I'm going to need to get lucky somehow. So, yeah, maybe I will pick that up and sell off this stuff and try to get a gold with it. Alright, spawning is off. This person's going for pogos, this Shutterwalk. I think I got him before he, like, went, like, completely online with them. Oh gosh, do I have enough to kill that thing? Oh, I do not. Not even close. Ooh. So, bottom of the barrel Shutterwalk with failed pogo strategy is whooping me. Okay, well, we can still come together. Still come together. It's possible. Just need a little push here. Let's grab you. And roll. Yet another pack leader. Oh my frickin' Jesus Christ. This actually is worth it, I think, because it buffs my Amalgam and a random Murloc, so I'll grab that. These guys do buff the Amalgam. I'm not sure it's worth getting them. So let's sell these off. Give a health buff. Play this. Let's keep rolling. Actually, maybe giving +2/+2 on my Amalgam would have been worth it. Okay. Let's learn from past mistakes. Let's get that guy. Buff the Amalgam. Seller. Roll. Not worth freezing that, I don't think. But let's play this. And just leave it at that. We'll put our crappy stuff first. Yeah, like that. Okay, this I'm basically just holding in my hand as a potential gold fish. So as long as my war leader doesn't get sniped, I have decent attack capabilities, decent amount of health on the Amalgam. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, this person has big stats. Ugh, that's rough. Oh, my war leader got sniped. That's unfortunate. So now my Tide Caller's going to have to kill this poison thing, and there's still a bunch of stuff left over. Oh, yuck. That is gross. Okay. Well, poor, sad, naked merc guy over here. Am I just dead? Please, just kill me. Just end the misery. Just put me down. Oh, still hanging on. Oh, I should have filed that DNR paperwork. Okay, well, this thing, I don't know. Let's roll. Discover. Yeah, I definitely want to discover a Murloc because I really would like to find another one of these Tide Callers. Oh my God! It actually. I mean, it's sad to pass on a Toxfin, but I really need this gold card. I need to make some kind of magic happen. Something magical. Well, maybe that can do something good at some point. Cheeky. Another one of these, eh? Well, 2/4 or a 4/1. Yeah, I'll sell this to get a buff. Hit the Amalgam, which is nice. Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing here, really. Maybe my problem is I'm just overcommitting to Murlocs. You can have a good run with Murloc, and I have had a couple of good ones with Murlocs recently, but you also need to know when to, you know, jump off the ship. Oh no, that wasn't my war leader. That was something else. Well, that's good. Had I positioned my war leader correctly, it would be dead now. So there's that small mercy. Okay, got his big guy before this thing could give him a divine shield back. Boy, it's gonna be close. No, it's not. I get wrecked. Alright, cool. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bonk. Chicka wonk wonk.